Relaxing here. Kid's gonna be coming home from school soon. Gonna get something to eat. Nice treat. Something discreet. I want to talk a little bit about the silverback, Aron, making. Let's see, Jen, how much you think Aron earns? The CEO of AMC.
I don't know.
What do you think? 19 million.
That's crazy.
$19 million.
I don't
Adam
even.
Aron.
You don't even want to know what I want to say about that.
I mean,
Something's not kosher with
his,
that guy.
no, I know. Here's the best part. He was going to get an increase in pay.
Come on.
He says, I'm going to go to the board because retail is suffering.
Ah,
Retail is suffering, and I'm going to tell them to not give me my increase.
don't make me sick.
19 million is enough.
Don't make me sick.
19 million. That guy doesn't even take any of that money and buy any AMC
He
at
should
these
be
discount
ashamed of
prices.
himself. Really,
What do you all think of that?
not much.
I see there's one like here, but let's see. Wait for a comment. See if anybody's here yet. So AMC is in the green, right? What are we at? 411 last I checked.
Ooh,
412.
411. Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Green.
crazy.
Green, green, green,
Oh.
green. Only 90% down. Green, green, green. Whenever the 8 ball is happy. All we have to have
Where's the
is
Big
a
Mac?
green day. What?
All you need is a Big Mac.
Yeah, all I need is 3 Big Macs. Not one Big Mac, three.
Great.
Me and my wife, we always make jokes. She says that I look at her like I look at food. Well, actually, she
No, I
wishes.
wishes.
She wishes that I look at her the way I look at food.
Oh man, you get so happy around food, and when you eat it, you really eat that food good.
Oh yeah. Where's Eddie Savage? Every time I go live, he always breaks my balls, Zaddy. He's like, "When you gonna go live, Apefather? When you gonna go? I'm live. Where's Eddie? Where are you, Zaddy Savage? Where did you go, Zaddy Savage? I wanna know. Where do you go, J. Lou? Everybody saw Lou's. Lou's got a new channel now. I don't know. Behind Jamal and Tyrone. That's his new channel. Louis boy. Louis is gonna teach us all the secrets of Wall Street. He's gonna teach us how all the CEOs think. Honey, can you give me a little bit more of this here? A little milky.
Got it. Toyota.
You want it. You got it. Toyota. Losing my mind with AMC. You gotta forgive me. You could put it away, honey. Losing my mind here. What's up, Mel? How you doing? How you doing, brother? Got a little milk in the house here. Milk does a body good. Milk keeps me strong in more ways than one. Milk, stress like everybody holding AMC. Yeah, I'll say, milk refused it. It refused the juices. Milk, man. If you would have told me in 2021 when I got into AMC, I bought AMC at $53 a share. If you would have told me all the shit that we would have been through since then, I mean, I don't even think I could believe it. I would have laughed in your face. Honestly, I would have laughed in your face. What we have been through. It just amazes me, Mel, how people actually still like Adam Aron, still to this day, like people like Phil for real. It's just like, what more could this guy do to us before people start realizing that he's a snake in the grass? You know what I mean? What's up, Spontaneous Crusades? I have Adam Aaron groupies attacking me on stock twits. I don't understand how anybody could put up. I really really wish that someone could debate me. I want someone to debate me who is an Adam Aaron fan. And I would love to debate Phil for real. He would never have the balls. Phil for real would never have the balls to debate me on this. And I just want him to explain to me like what he likes about Adam Aaron. I just don't understand what is it about this guy? He makes $19 million a year on a business that sucks big rhinoceros ball sack. Okay, all of retail is suffering. We're all suffering here. The guy's making nine. He's the one getting the Moaz. We're all waiting for the Moaz. He's making the Moaz. Adam Aaron. His reality is our dream. This freaking guy, and it's like you want to know what it is. Listen, I'm not. I'm all about capitalism. Listen, I'm a capitalist. If someone earns money, if someone earns it, they deserve it. Like I always said, Elon Musk is on what's called a performance based compensation plan with Tesla, and the thing is, he earned it. He earned his money, and then when Tesla fell, his net worth took a beating. So in other words, it makes sense. That's what's called performance based. Okay, with Adam Aaron, you got the companies doing shit. You know what I mean? It's in debt. The stock is doing shit. He's constantly using our money, retail's money to bail out AMC. He's using our money. And it's like then he's gonna give himself a $19 million salary. And the funny thing was they were gonna give him an increase. They were gonna give him an increase. Can you imagine what would have been 25 million? I mean, it's just crazy, man. And you know what's really crazy is that the dude has to even sell. Think about that, man. You know that Adam Aaron sold $50 million worth of AMC stock? I mean, it's just crazy, man. The guy literally made a fortune off retail. He made an absolute friggin' fortune off retail. And the thing is, like I said, and I want to reiterate this. If we were all doing well and AMC was doing well and the retail investors were doing well, I feel Adam Aaron should make a lot of money. I would be the first one being a cheerleader of him making money. But when you have a stock that's dropped all the way down like to like we're the $4 range, you know what I mean? He's asking to do a 10-for-1 reverse stock split. He wants to take 90% of our shares away. Something is not right, for this dude to make $19 million. 19 effing $1 million a year. Crazy. Bro, this guy just had 2 billion of our money and could have turned the company around. Exactly. We helped him get $2 billion. Okay. And now, not only did he spend over 1 billion of our money, this whole thing with Ape, he uses our money. He sells it for pennies on the dollar. He raises another 200 million. And this whole 10-for-1 reverse stock split, to me, it's just a recipe of disaster. It's a recipe of disaster. And you get these people, they're like, I'm voting yes. I'm vote. It's like, I think that people, what it is they're living in a daydream world. They're not part of what's happening in Wall Street. They don't understand the corruption. They haven't apparently witnessed what happened in the last 2 years, how they continuously short this thing to the oblivion. And then after the 10-for-1 reverse stock split, that's exactly what they're going to do. It's exactly what they're going to do. You're going to watch this thing go to $40 a share. Next thing you know, it'll go shoot right down to 30, then to 25, then to 20. I'm sorry, but you know what they say? If it looks like a duck, it quacks like a duck. It's a duck, right? I think they're all in bed with each other. Look, I have to say alleged, but I think Adam Aaron, he's not really even the one who's controlling the show here. I think it's the 1%. It's like Citadel. It's Ken Griffin. I just feel they're all making some sort of deal. Look, I have to say alleged. I have to say alleged, but that's just my personal opinion. That he's going to them Kenny G, Kenny. Friggin', I hate that guy. You have no idea how much I hate that guy. What's up, Daniel? Lou voted yes to Jamal and Tyrone. He reverse stock split. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. That guy is really insane, Lou. I mean, just not to change the subject, but that guy, Lou. Did you see his video that he's got a new channel now, and he's saying how I will show you how CEOs think. He says the only thing that Lou that you could show us, besides obviously Tyrone and Jamal, how to be a little submissive boy toy, is the bodega he goes to. Lou goes to a bodega every day, where, in my opinion, I can't prove it. I have to say alleged. He uses his food stamps. So he's going to teach us how the bodega owner, how he thinks. I mean, Lou, this guy's nuts. He makes a video like it's like the movie Air Force One. He's got this. You see the whole skyline of Manhattan. This is a guy who's created more friggin' bag holders than I think anybody on YouTube. I mean, the guy was wrong with literally everything. I think honestly, he even makes Teddy Zane look good, Daniel. I know how much Teddy is wrong, like almost all the time, but I think Lou makes Teddy look good behind the streets. Yeah, we all know who he's behind the streets with. We know who he's behind with exactly. The regulator is another ball breaker. This guy's always breaking my balls. The regulator. I don't have to accept anything. Okay, I don't have to accept anything. Listen, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight to the end. All right. The problem is I'm only one person. You know what the problem is? If it was up to me, you have no idea what I would do if it was up to me. Okay. First thing I would do is I would boycott AMC. Here's what you want to hear what I would do. I would literally, I wish it was in my power to do this, where I could get every single ape to never go to AMC again until they cancel this reverse stock split. And then after that, I got some other things I'd like to do regarding this friggin' corrupt Wall Street. Okay, but the problem with the apes, look, I really don't know what's going on with people, man. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I had my protest. One person showed up. And that's why I told the Marine, the Marines have it his protest. I'm not really too sure how many people are going to show up to it. I don't think a lot of people. What's up, Red Cloud? AMC is ripping, yeah, so. Well, what are we at? 415? 414. Oh man. I need that bad boy to go to about $30 a share. And that's another thing. After this 10 for 1 reverse stock split, so now you figure if I needed it to go to 30, now I'm gonna need it to go to 300 or some shit. It's freaking crazy. It's like they're making it impossible for us to even break even. They're making it impossible for us to even break even. Yeah, I mean, I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter, but the thing is, I'm one person. I try to influence people. I try to get people pumped up. Like I'll pump you up, Arnold Schwarzenegger style. But the thing is, I just noticed a lot of people. I don't know. They don't really want to be bothered. They don't want to be. They don't want to protest. I'm like, I told people start a YouTube channel. This is what I said. Start a YouTube channel, make a video, go to Regal. I tell people go to Regal, buy popcorn at Regal. Film it. Like film doing this. Buy concessions, buy movie tickets, and address that video to Adam Aron saying that I am an AMC, I'm a stockholder of AMC, and I'm not going back to AMC until you end this 10 for 1 reverse stock split. That's it. But I gotta say, I told people to do it. I don't know. So far, nobody's done it. So I just don't know what to think of everybody. It's like you guys got to take action, man. You guys got to take action because it's like we have to stop allowing scumbags like Adam Aron and the 1% to friggin' screw us. Look, the only person I like to screw is my wife. I don't like anybody else screwing me. I don't know about you, but it's like I feel like everybody's getting screwed here, but not too many people want to do anything about it, and that kind of pisses me off. If you want to know the truth, there's some guy imitating me. Apefather 2. See, Mel understands it. Okay, look, people don't realize the power they have. You want to know something, Daniel and Mel? People don't realize the power they have. We have power, the retail investors, and we could use that power, okay, to really, really make Adam Aron shit in his pants if we wanted to. If we really wanted to, we could use that power to make him shit in his pants. But the problem is, I don't know. It's like people don't see exactly power in numbers, but it's like people don't seem like they want to be bothered. That's the thing. I don't know what it is. Like it's, and especially you would think at this point, it's like, see, for me, I'm the ape father, right? How much of a cheerleader has I've been the biggest cheerleader? Would you agree? I have been the biggest cheerleader for AMC, but it's just gotten to a point. It's just gotten to a point now where I can't do that no more. I can't do it no more because we are being treated like chumps. We are being treated like chumps, man. And it's like, yeah, it's like, how much more can I take? How much more abuse? How much more torture? It seems like the apes like torture because I don't know what it is about them. It's like because they're up, like you said, there are still people rooting for Adam Aron. You want to know what I think it is? I'm going to tell you what I think it is. See, people are so like brainwashed at this point that they're beyond redemption. Like they can't. That's it. They're brainwashed. That's it, to the point where they believe Adam Aron is the silverback. He's on their side, and that's it. They just can't understand that this guy doesn't give a shit about retail. He only cares about his own pockets. He only cares about AMC and AMC's debt, and he will do anything to lower that debt. He'll do anything because he wants to keep getting that $19 million a year in. Daniel Sam, true, but people just like to hear fantasy promises. Look, I have to admit to you that, look, there was a time where I believed, okay? I'm not going to lie to all of you. There was a time I believed that AMC was going to have the Boaz, okay? I don't believe that anymore. You want me to like level with you? I don't believe it anymore. And I know that a lot of people are going to get upset at me, and a lot of people are going to get probably disgusted with me, and a lot of people are probably going to unsubscribe to me. But it's just that you get to a point where you see the corruption, you see what's happening, and it's just like they're not going to let it happen, man. They're not going to, that's why the phase that I feel that we should be at right now is the Beastie Boys phase. The Beastie, like you got to fight for your right to party. And that's where my mindset is right now. You know where my mindset is? I accept the corruption of Wall Street. I accept that Adam Aron is a scumbag. All right. I accept all of this, but now I came up with an analogy. It's called knife to the belly. Okay, it's not a real knife. I don't want you to think I'm using a real knife. Knife is the action. In other words, I want to start taking action now. That's what I want to do. And I want to make Adam Aron, he's the first step. I want him to understand retail is sick of you. Okay, we're sick of you. We're sick of you using our money. We're sick of you using us to bail yourself out and bail your company out where we're all friggin' suffering. All right, we're tired of it. We're tired of it. And it's got to stop. Okay. And how do you do that? It's the knife to the belly analogy. Again, it's not a real knife, but it's making videos showing Adam Aron we are not going to go to AMC anymore. You don't realize this, but if enough people did that, if enough people made a simple video, you want to laugh? If enough people made a simple video, just going to a competitor, going to Regal, showing him that you're buying popcorn over there just to shove it up his where the sun doesn't shine. Okay, buy popcorn at Regal. Tell him we don't want your free popcorn. Okay, you keep the popcorn. Okay, tell him. And then you know what? You buy movie tickets there. You buy concessions at Regal. If enough people did that, Adam Aaron would shit his pants. And I guarantee you this: he would definitely be afraid, and he would definitely say, "I think we got to take a step back on this 10-for-1 reverse stock split." But you see, the problem is people are not doing it. People are not doing it. So he only needs he only needs hey, what's up, Greg? I unsubscribe for everyone voting yes. God bless you for that. Adam Aaron only needs 4% of retail to vote yes for this thing to pass. So that's why, look, the voting thing, I think they already got this thing passed. The voting thing doesn't even matter. That's why I'm already past that. I'm already past the voting thing. I'm already past, look, you want me to tell you the truth with the SEC protest? What's up, King? Posse, what's up? Hey, what's up, Antonio Miranda? I haven't seen you in a long time. Happy New Year, brother. Antonio Miranda, my finance news connection. This is the thing with the protest. The only way the protest is going to make a difference is if literally thousands of apes show up. That's the thing. I don't know if that's going to happen, Greg. I really don't know if that's going to happen. You know what I mean? We'll see. I hope it happens. But I think, see, the problem with protesting is because I spoke to a lot of people. You know that I was the first one, right? Who wanted to do a protest. Okay. The reaction I got from people with protesting was this: Citadel, because you know that the hedge funds watch everything we say. I want you to hear me out for a second. The hedge funds watch everything we say. It's like every time I make a video, don't think that someone at Citadel is not assigned to watch Apefather's videos or watch other AMC YouTubers' videos. They know everything that we're planning. They know everything that we say. So a lot of people made the point to me, well, Citadel might infiltrate the protest, right? Then the next thing you know, they're going to get the apes in trouble. Apes could go to jail, God forbid, or apes could get hurt. You see what I'm trying to say? So I started thinking about all of that, and I said, they got a point. And that's the reason why I kind of stopped the protesting, if you want to know the truth. I stopped it after that because I just said to myself, one person showed up to my protest. People don't want to do this. People don't want to do it because, you know what, they put their minds back to January 6th with the Capitol riots. And that's it. That's it. They got a very bad taste in their mouth. So that's the thing. I hope I support the Marine. I support his efforts. I hope he has a good turnout. But I think that my idea is a lot more realistic. My idea to boycott AMC, it's a lot more realistic. In other words, you're not going to get shot. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about Citadel infiltrating the event. You don't have to worry about getting in any type of legal trouble. All you're doing, right, is you're making a video. Very simple thing to do. You go to Regal. Okay, what are you spending? A couple of bucks to buy popcorn, to buy pretzel bites, and you're making a video of this, and you're addressing it to Adam Aaron. Then I'd like you guys all to send me the link to the video because I would like to keep track of everybody who's doing this. But the thing is, nobody's doing it. I don't understand why. I just don't get it. It's like, once again, it's like things that make you go, I don't understand. Look, this is the thing, the regulator. I don't feel like we're losing fairly. This is the thing. We're not losing fairly. Okay. So I'm never going to accept my loss. To me, this is always going to be a battle. I'm going to battle this forever. It's never going to end with me. I'm just preparing you right now. The battle will not stop. Battle will not stop. If this 10-for-1 reverse stock split goes through, and I lose 90% of my shares, and then they short this to the oblivion. It really, I don't know. I mean, I can't believe everybody's going to take it. We got to start fighting, man. We got to do something. Whether it's an attorney, we got to get somebody. We got to do something. Look, I'm not going to stop fighting. I'm going to keep fighting it to the end. That's it. I'm not just gonna lose $200,000. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to fight me. Everyone's gonna have to fight me. That's it. I'm not listen, I don't just quit. I'm not a quitter. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at. Look, I'm just at, you know where my head is at. Remember we used to all be like buy and hold, buy and hold. My head now is on fighting. That's my head. But again, not fighting in the sense of physical. I'm not saying with my fist. I'm saying fighting with my First Amendment rights, my constitutional rights. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying things that we could do that are in our constitutional rights, our First Amendment rights. That's what I'm talking about. I just don't think, like Mel, that protesting is the answer. I really, really don't think protesting is the answer. I think too many apes are against it. All right. I think too many, like that, like put it this way. I'm having trouble getting people to even go to a Regal. You want to, I'll make all of you laugh, right? I'm having trouble getting people going to a Regal and filming a video. And we're talking, you guys are talking about protesting. You know, let's be realistic, you know. But what is protesting going to actually do? Think about this for a second, right? Protesting doesn't hurt Adam Aaron. It doesn't hurt him. Like, can I be honest with all of you? Even if 2 or 3 thousand people showed up to a protest, what is it? Adam Aaron doesn't care. But if you had, which one do you think he would care more about? Let me ask you a question. Which one do you think he would care more about? A million people, hear me out for a second, right? That would actually say on a video, I'm not going to AMC theaters anymore. I'm going to Regal. Or like a million people protesting all around, say, the country. Which one do you think he'd worry about? He'd worry about the people who are no longer spending money at AMC because that hurts his belly. Don't you say that hurts his pockets? A protest doesn't really hurt his pockets. I protested in the beginning because I really didn't understand the way apes were thinking. I didn't understand a lot of things back then, okay? But now I do. Now I do understand it. I understand it now. Look, if you're just going to keep repeating yourself, I'm just, you know, I don't want to be bothered, please. I hate it when people do that. They keep like repeating the same comments. It's like, brother, all you have to do is say it one time. Yeah, a lot of bots, Mel. A lot of fakes. You're a good guy, Craig. You know, I just think, Greg, I just don't know about protesting, man. I don't know about it. I don't think it's the answer, bro. I think the answer is going after Adam Aaron's belly, beating AMC revenue. That's what I think the answer is. Crazy, right? Antonio Miranda. Can you believe that guy is making $19 million a year? I mean, we're all struggling here. This piece of shit. And then he makes that comment. He goes, you know what? Retail is struggling. He says, I don't want an increase. He was going to get an increase. He was going to get even more of a comp package. It's just insane, man. So that's just where my head is at right now, guys. You know, I'm at the fighting stage right now. The Zen holder, if people are okay with having less shares, then why not 99 for one? Here, exactly. You know what? The Zen holder, there's probably people that would. You want to know what it is? They're trying to spin this like there's going to be a smaller float. So because there's going to be a smaller float, okay, there's going to be a higher chance of AMC ripping. But the thing that people don't understand is it's going to be 10 times the price point. So like I said before, if I needed AMC to go to 30, originally what my shares I currently have, right? I'm going to need AMC after the 10 for 1 reverse stock split to go to 300. Now that's just a break even. That's just a break. People are not understanding the physics and the math that's involved here. So now let's say I want to make money. You know what I mean? We're gonna and there's another thing is this. Forget about me. I happen to have a lot of AMC shares. So you see, I'm not really a good example. I'm not a good example. But take somebody who has 1,000 shares of AMC. Let's take that, okay? Which I have a substantial amount more. But if somebody has 1,000 shares, after this 10-for-1 reverse stock split, they're only going to have 100 shares. They're going to only have 100 shares. So do you know now what the numbers that AMC would have to do for these people to make life-changing wealth? It's not going to happen, right? So I believe this 10-for-1 reverse stock split is not only making it impossible for people to get life-changing wealth, I think it's making it almost impossible for people to break even. His eyes don't lie, just likes to hate. He's a hater. I believe that it will help them hide their naked shorts, Mel. I believe Mel is a smart man. Mel is a smart man. Mexican boss. At least he paid us for free popcorn. Sarcastic, yeah. Listen, man. You know, you all know. You see, you want to know what's happening. I think a lot of people are in shock lately with me. Because I'm the ape father, and I've always been the cheerleader for AMC. And I have a lot of people confused. A lot of people are emailing me. A lot of people are texting me, and they're like, "Hey, Father, what are you doing to us, man? You're like the only one left that was positive." And yeah, I know that the regulator is obviously being sarcastic, but what is this? Sub has the boss. God bless. I just feel, look, what can we do? What can we do? Listen, I'm holding my shares. You're holding your shares. We're already doing that. We got to think of something else to do. Look, let's see what happens with the Marine. All right. I really, really pray, and I hope that he has a big turnout. I really do. And I hope that he really, really does well. But something is telling me in my gut, and I'm not trying to be negative, but something is telling me in my gut he's not going to have a big enough turnout because as I said, I spoke to a lot of people, and people they're all telling me the same things. Ape father, I have a family. Ape father, I have children. I can't get arrested. I can't get shot. I can't get in any trouble. And you have to understand, what do you think? That Citadel is not watching us? You don't think the enemy is watching every video we put out? You don't think the enemy is listening to everything we say? So that's what people were telling me, man. People were telling me, they were like, look, you have a protest. What do you think? Citadel's not going to infiltrate the event? They're not going to do everything in their power to make the apes look bad. They're not going to do everything in their power to get the apes in trouble. So see, that's the thing, is that's on people's head. That's on people's head. They think of January 6th. They think of the Capitol riot. So for those reasons, I don't believe that protesting is the answer. I don't believe it. I know people that keep saying protesting, protesting. It's so much easier to do what I'm telling you to, like boycott AMC. Listen, you want to hurt Adam Aron? Listen to me. You want to hurt Adam Aron? Listen to me. Boycott the company. It's very simple. Go to Regal, make a video showing that you're buying popcorn, buy popcorn specifically at Regal, buy movie tickets, okay? And guess what's going to happen? You make that video, you address it in the subject to Adam Aron. If enough people did that, yeah, my face is huge. My balls are huge. They fall too. If enough people did that, it will hurt Adam Aron's revenue, the AMC's revenue. That's the analogy, knife to the belly. And believe me, he would cave it. He would cave if enough people did that. If enough people did that, I tell you right off the bat, he would cave in. He would cancel the 10-for-1 reverse stock split. Next thing you know, we would have that guy be like that song with Sting, You'll be wrapped around our finger. We'll have him wrapped around our finger, man. What's up, Hip Hop Live Spot? Yeah, I know. I got the egg-shaped head, I know. But basically, that's just where I stand. Look, I'm not against protesting. I'm not against it. I hope that the Marine has a very, very big turnout. But I just don't see like the point of it. what's the point of protesting? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't do anything to affect Adam Aron. It's not affecting him. Boycotting AMC affects him. That's what you're not understanding. That has a direct effect. Protesting really doesn't. I mean, it doesn't hurt his pockets. It doesn't hurt his revenue. You know, I honestly think Adam Aron will laugh at everybody who's protesting. He'll laugh. But you know what he won't laugh with? You want to know what Adam Aron won't laugh with? If he saw people filming videos at Regal and actually saw them taking out money out of their wallets, taking out $100 bills. You understand? He's gonna flip. Every time, can you imagine? Can you imagine every video he saw? Like he saw $200, even let's just say he saw $300, and people were spending that at Regal. So let's do the math. Who's good with math? Let's take $200. If 1,000 people did that, that's $200,000 that Adam Aron and AMC lost. If 10,000 people did that, okay, that's $2 million that AMC and Adam Aron lost. If 100,000 people did, that's 20 million, $20 million. So that's what I'm trying to say. See, that's real pain. You know, like Mr. P, what's your prediction? You want my prediction? Pain. You want to know that? That's pain, man. That's pain. Seeing money that could have went to AMC's, vault, could have went to AMC's pocket, go to Regal. That's pain. What pain is protesting causing? Well, see, this is the thing, Greg. I'm very glad that you went to Regal in Long Island City. But do you want to know what would have even been better? You want to know what would have been better? Listen to me. If you filmed it, that's what I'm saying. You should have filmed it. It's really not hard to open up a YouTube account. Listen to me. It's free of charge. All you need is a Gmail. That's it. All you need is a Gmail account. It's free. You open up a YouTube account on your phone. Everybody's got a camera and a video, right, on your phone. So all you got to do is film it. It's a very simple thing to do. And then you upload that video onto your YouTube channel. And then you address it to Adam Aron. See, the thing is, he needs to see it for it to be effective. You understand? He needs to see it. Merely people saying, "Oh, I'm going." I've already had, seriously, I've already had a dozen people. I had at least 12 people tell me I went to Regal already. But here's the thing: if nobody films it, then he doesn't see it, and in essence, it has no effect. It has no effect. You follow me? You merely saying, "Oh, I went to Regal. I went to Regal to see Avatar." That's great, but the problem is that you didn't film it. You got to film it. You got to show that you're actually in Regal. You got to show that you're actually spending money on tickets. You got to show that you're actually spending money on popcorn and concessions. And then you got to address that video to Adam Aron, Antonio Miranda. Look, Apefather, I don't think he cares. He cares about one thing. But this is the thing, Antonio, if enough people did this, listen to me, he would care because that affects his $19 million. You understand? That affects his job. He would care. But you see, you know what it is? Power is in number, Antonio. Power is in numbers. See, what the problem is? It's the same concept of the protest. If only two people, as an example, if only two people did videos, it's a waste of time. He's not going to care. He'd laugh at it. If 10 people did it, he's going to laugh at it. If 100 people did it, he's going to laugh at it. But once it starts getting into the thousands, Antonio, he wouldn't laugh anymore. Like I said before, see, when I go to the movies, I mean, okay, I'm a big spender. I spend about $200 when I go to the movies. That's between movie tickets. Well, see, I'm a family of four. I got me, my wife, and my two kids. So between buying movie tickets and buying concessions, I normally spend somewhere between $160 or $200. So let's just use $200 as the price target, right? Again, if 1,000 people did that, that's $200,000. If 10,000 people did that, it's $2 million. Listen, believe me, it will affect Adam Aron. But the thing is that a lot of people have to do it. And for the love of God, forgive me here. God is good. I don't understand why people are not doing this. Like, I don't understand it. I just don't get it. It's like, I feel like we're in the movie Pulp Fiction and we're friggin', what's that guy's name? Marcellus Wallace, Zed. I feel like we're Marcellus Wallace and Adam Aaron is Zed. And I feel like he's bending us over and giving it to us raw. I don't understand why people are not flipping out. I just don't understand it because like I said, I just recently went to Regal to watch Avatar 2 and I filmed it. I made a video. So, I mean, I'm a man who puts, I put my statements where my mouth is. I did that. I already did it. I'll do it again. I'll continuously do it. But it's like I feel like I'm the only one doing it. Like I said, people have said they're going to Regal, but I don't see I told people film it and send me the link. But look, I'm just gonna tell you flat out. If we don't do anything about this, just be prepared for nothing to change. That's all. Be prepared for nothing to change. We think things are gonna get better after the 10-for-1 reverse stock split. It's not gonna get better. Okay, that's it. They're gonna take 90% of our shares away. The shorts are going to have a field day, make a fortune, shorting this to the oblivion. Again, I can't say this with absolute certainty because I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. And everything that you're actually hearing, it's entertainment purposes only because you have to understand, I'm just an entertainer. I can't technically tell you what to do, so you have to this is something you have to feel in your heart. This is something that you have to say this feels right for me. I want to do something. I want to fight for my right to party on Pluto. And that's the thing. I can't tell you what to do. I'm an entertainer. I'm limited to being a YouTuber and I'm limited to being an entertainer. But I have a platform. I try to use it to the best of my ability for retail. Everyone's selling AMC and buy Regal. See, once again, I can't tell you what to do, but that thought did cross my mind. But I can't tell you what to do. I think all of the things that affect Adam Aaron, you know, in terms of everything, in terms of stock, in terms of in terms of his revenue, believe me, if enough people went against him, see, you know what it is? Adam Aaron is used to retail being in his pocket. It's like I feel like that movie. He's like the puppet master, and we're like the puppets. He's used to us being the puppets. If we changed the roles and we became the puppet master and he became the puppet, oh man, that would be a good day. It's kind of like remember with John Gotti, he wanted to take the boss's seat, Spark Steakhouse. They had the big hit with Paul Castellano, and then the roles reversed. The roles reversed. John Gotti became the boss of the Gambino family. Now I know you're like, are you implying that we take out Adam Aaron? No, I'm not implying that. Okay, I'm not implying that. But take him out financially, meaning boycott AMC. That's what I'm saying. But again, it's entertainment purposes only. This is all for entertainment purposes only. I do got to get going because I have to pick up my kids from school. Um, I love all of you though. Gary Gensler's under the table, bro. He's not doing his job. But listen, I'm gonna be definitely doing a lot more. Have a blessed day too, Mel, and all of you. Everyone have a blessed day. God bless all of you. God bless all of your families. I want you to know I want the best for all of us. You know, I've always been an AMC cheerleader. All right. And it breaks my heart, believe me, it breaks my heart to be making these videos because I was always against fun and I was always against that stuff. But it's like I just feel like Adam Aaron has us cornered. It's kind of like that song by the Smashing Pumpkins, The world is a vampire set to change, secret destroyer. I feel like, rat in a cage, man. I feel like a rat in a cage. So that's why I've been more on the defensive lately. I'm sorry, Hip Hop Live Spot. I do that from time to time. People have like their their headphones on, and I'll start like screaming or something, and I scare everybody. I apologize. All right. Well, have a wonderful rest of your day. We will be in touch, and I will definitely be doing another live stream. God bless you. Remember, one way or the other, every dog has his day. Every ape has his day. Okay. Never give up. Always remain strong. Not financial advice. God bless everyone.